Hi, my name is Rihanna. I am the creator of Open Arms. Open Arms is an occupational therapy company that specializes in community wellness. For the longest time, I have been trying to get down these readings for kids, just because one aspect of Open Arms is really enhancing the emotional wellness with children, and a lot of times it's between kids and their parents. So I created this aspect of Open Arms called Mars Corner, and it's supposed to provide advice and readings for parents to help with the navigation of their kids' emotional ups and downs. So although I have it as the what's the word? The dang, I have it as the sun sign. We really focus on the moon sign because it's all about emotions. So if you are watching this based off of your child's sun sign, still continue to do so, but also go through and watch it for your child's moon sign as well. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is just copy and paste this intro, because I never remember all of what I say. And I guess for this first one, it could be uniform. I think first full one, because I'm going to get through all of them this time. First full one, it's going to be uniform. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay, air signs. We are going to look at the dang, what was I trying to say? We're going to look at the moons, the most significant moons for air signs for the month of May. Kids. For the kids. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna look at it, okay? We're gonna wing it. I knew I should have gone through this deck. Okay, give me one more. Okay, we might have something. All right. So let me see, because this looks like okay, let me say it. So we have the cardinal moon. All right. We have a full moon, and we have the Capricorn moon. All right, let me look at this. Excuse me. Actually, let me look at the book first, because I don't know this cardinal moon. Oh, it's a special card. All right. Of course. Oh, duh, Rihanna. Okay. Slow moment. All right. So cardinal moon, basically each sign, there's either it's fixed, it's mutable, or it's cardinal, right? So this moon is all about initiation, because cardinals are at the beginning of a season. So Aries is cardinal, Cancer is cardinal, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Okay. Anyway, okay, that makes sense. So let's see, let's look at the dates. Actually, okay, bear with me, because I'm gonna get it together. Okay, so we had a cardinal moon. So we had let me write these dates down because I am all over the place with it. So for air, we got the Capricorn, and we have the full, and then we have cardinal. Okay. So May 1st, there was a Capricorn moon. Let's note that, and I'll put them below. May 1st, but I feel like there's one at the end too. Oh no, yeah, it is, it is. Okay, so the 29th, so the 28th and the 29th, 5, 28, 29. The full moon is on the 26th in Sag. And then just for my liking, let's see, cardinal signs. If anyone ever tells you that they know all this information, I guarantee you before they started recording the video, they researched it. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Okay, so Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn are cardinal moons. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Cap. Okay, and I want you to, I know air signs would have a lot going on. So again, we have, I know the Libra moons are 5/22 through the 23rd. Cancer is, I think, the 16th. Yep. The 15th and the 16th. That's Libra. 5, 16, 15, and 16 is Cancer. And then Aries, we just had an Aries. Today's the 11th, and we just had an Aries moon on the 7th. Nope. The 8th and the 9th. 8th and the 9th. 5, 8. Okay, so air signs are a little busy this month, okay? So I have all that information, and I'll definitely put it below because goodness gracious, right? Okay, so what I am feeling, the significance with these moons for the kids is definitely going to be about movement. It's definitely going to be about forward movement. They're wanting to do things by themselves. They're transitioning. How they were last month is not how they're going to be this month, because we even have that Sagittarius that full moon in Sagittarius is on the 26th. It's all about like freedom, adventure, free flowing kind of thing. Capricorn, even though it's an earth sign, it's a cardinal, so it initiates. And this is all about initiation. With initiation, you have to move. There is something being moved, right? So let's go through and see. Let's clarify the cardinal moon. And it says, be bold and make the first steps. Your kids are going to be very adventurous this month, whether it's in confidence, wanting to try new things. I said adventurous. It's going to be out of the ordinary for some, exciting for others, but probably scary for you. But at this point in time, okay. Do we need another? Okay. So the card that came out was gentleness. I don't know if you guys can see that card. There we go. Gentleness. And I feel like this is in a sense of your kids are going to do something very different, and you need to just have, I won't even say patience, because they're going to grow, they're going to evolve. That's a part of life. You want to have consideration that you're always there to supportiveness. You're always there to support them during this process. Because even though they seem confident, they seem fierce in what they're doing, they're still also a fluffy cloud, in a sense of they can be sensitive, they can be vulnerable, they can be ever changing. So it's kind of like you have to go between, you have to learn how to balance. It's almost like catch them wherever they're going to fall, be under them, be that safety net, no matter how high or how low they are, just so they'll have the, if they are not successful in what they're trying to achieve, at least they have the confidence that they'll always have the support of their parent. Struggling through it, yes. And there's shades of pink here, some darkness, because I feel like if there isn't a sense of unconditional love provided throughout this month, and we're just going to say for the whole month, because you have more dates on here than you don't, okay? For the month, they need unconditional love for sure. If not, they're going to feel like they're failed, like they have failed, either in doing what you need them to do for them to be provided with love, or they're going to take it in and then they're going to internalize it in a sense of they did something wrong as to why you are acting, you're not as unconditional loving towards them as they need. Oh, I hope that makes sense. Please comment below so that I understand that this is making sense. Okay, let's clarify this full moon. This full moon is going to be a big one. I feel like this full moon is going to definitely be an exploration of self. And even as I said that, okay, we have perseverance and positive thinking. It's going to, what was I saying? An exploration of self. So they're going to want to communicate a lot. They're going to want to say a lot of things, push boundaries, see what they can get away with, try to assert themselves in ways that they probably wouldn't have tried any other time, so openly, so quickly. But what are we feeling? What are we feeling here? Yeah, they're feeling themselves. They've been recognized, acknowledged, boosted up in somewhere, whether it's at school, whether it's by other family members. And so they have this sense of like charisma, this sense of charm, this sense of swag that they're like wanting to practice at home. And no, if you notice it, just be like, I got you, boo. It's cute. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it can be annoying, but you have to understand in order for, and I feel like we all, in a sense, want our children to be well-rounded, but in a sense of being well-rounded, it's not just culturally, it's just not just in knowledge, but you also want your child to be well-rounded in a sense of their emotions as well. I don't feel like air sign children have a problem with that, or air sign moon children have a problem with that. Yes, I do. Yeah, air sign moon children, possibly so, because there is this extreme and quick level of detachment if it's uncomfortable, and getting them to be more comfortable in how things are going, having a lack of control and how emotions are ups and downs, like theirs can go up and down, yours, their friends, those kind of things. If they're not able to control the whole board, there's a sense of like backing up, withdrawing, and fading into the black, for as a defense mechanism. But anyway, going on to be like being well-rounded emotionally, it's that confidence within themselves. So again, don't come down too hard on them. Definitely have boundaries. You still want to have boundaries, because with the full moon, as opposed to a new moon, with the full moon, you can see the circumference, you can see where it stops, and you can see where the end of the moon is. And so if it was a new moon, I would say kind of loosen up on the boundaries, but the fact that it's a full moon, you can see its border. So still hang tight with your boundaries, let them be present, but you don't have to make life a prison because your child is expressing themselves in a different way. Okay, Capricorn, this Capricorn moon. I feel like with this Capricorn moon, and those dates are, it was the 1st and then the 28th and the 29th. I feel like they're going to want to be outside a lot during that time. I forgot to look at what day of the week that is, but it's something about wanting to play in dirt, wanting to be in the mud, wanting to just be dirty and connecting with earth, but still be outside and, you know, yeah. Or they may come home from school or from daycare just filthy. Or if they play sports, it'll be one of those days where all of their clothes have like grass stains on them. We have magic and we have patience. So understand that anything that's left behind them when they come in the house, if it's something like where they're trying to eat dirt, or if, yeah, just have patience with how they decide to connect with nature. Find yourself understanding that you were once that age, and don't put the pressure on them about the quality, or not the quality of clothes, but the significance of clothing. And, you know, detergent costs too much and clothes cost too much for you to just be and this is why you should wear play clothes. Don't do that. Don't nobody have time to listen to that. I mean, not as a kid. You kind of like, that's a buzzkill. You see what I'm saying? If it's only happening once in a while, and if you think about it, like, what's important? What's more valued, your child's happiness or their clothes? I say that, but my son is like super hard on shoes. And I say to myself, I hadn't said to him yet, like, damn, but I myself was hard on shoes. So I've heard the rhetoric, I've heard those conversations, and I stopped myself before I let it come out loud, because bruh, you gonna be hard on shoes. Like, you're running, you're playing, you got to be the fastest, you got to be the toughest, and your shoes are the only things that get you there. It's okay. Okay, so what advice do we have for parents for what advice do we have for parents for their kids for the month of May? We got the card individuality. Excuse me. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth's school. Let them be who they're going to be. Let them find out who they're going to be, because one thing about air signs, as social as they are, they also have a tendency, because they're so like all over the place, they have a tendency to fall into peer pressure in some sort of way. And one thing you want them to have a strong sense of is individuality and confidence, so that it limits it. It's not going to get rid of it altogether, because then they might just be an introvert, but they're not. They're extroverts by nature, and you want them to have a sense of individuality and be able to, you know themselves when they come up against things when you're not around. Okay, so trust it. So again, I mean, not again, because I said it in the other video, but if you're interested in getting a personal reading for yourself or for your child, the information is below. I am on Instagram. That information is somewhere on the page. I'm not sure, but it's open_arms_Reana. And for adults, I also do the monthly readings by sign, not by element. So definitely check those out. Leave a comment, subscribe, and like it to let me know your feedback or how this resonates. All right, bye.